Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Right, so I'm playing this game again after like a week or so. I'm not entirely healthy yet, but getting there, and I feel good enough to at least give this a try. See how talking for an extended period of time works out. Anyway, the game actually autosaves in the middle of this dialogue here to, I guess, give you the opportunity to try the other approach, but
you've done enough, Rieger.
I'm gonna stick with my decision here and try to keep this guy alive, because I'm sure Tali would appreciate that.
You to take one for the team. Stand down.
If nothing else.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into
And if you want to honor your squad, what?
Hopefully, okay, let's assess the situation here. We have someone over there. Okay, the Colossus shooting. Can I not shoot there?
Firing eye, impact shot.
Also, why? Is my ammo power off, or is it? No, okay, I think. No, it seems to be on. Yeah. Okay, this knocked me out of cover. Okay, that was a hit. For some reason. I guess my plan is to advance and try to get behind that barrier so we can attack the thing up close. If I remember correctly. Because it will otherwise like hunker down and regenerate once its shields are taken out or something. Although I have heard that it is apparently possible to defeat this thing. Ouch, okay, I should have been sprinting, I guess. Or just waiting in cover while it's shooting. So. Uh-oh. This is not gonna work out. Nope, not quite, but almost. Oh, I'm also... I forgot about the freaking sunlight. That's a thing as well. Yeah. Okay, shields are back up. Well, I did not mean to aim for that guy, but that works, I guess. What's this technical code? Actually, yeah, why not? But... Well, that kind of worked. If you could please stop roasting me, that would be nice. Okay, I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, okay. Out of ammo. I also don't know if these are just gonna keep coming, but that was also the worst possible timing to sprint out of cover, but thankfully I'm playing on like wuss difficulty. Also, what? Yep. Holy crap, that was a bit close. It looked like I was dead, but I wasn't, miraculously. Anyway. We should be? Okay, at least safe from the Colossus for the time being. I thought someone was shooting from behind there.
One more.
Nice, okay. Yeah, it's right there. Not entirely sure how this helps us immediately, but I guess I can take out the big gun here.
Shield down.
Oh, well, that's not great. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use one of these here. Oh, well, its armor is down and it's not regenerating, so that's good. Nope. Shoot it. Nice. Nope. And it did that thing again, and it's dead. That was actually much easier than I expected. Reload.
Impact shot.
And there. Huh. Okay, that was easier than I thought. I really thought this was gonna be some epic
Just a second. I
boss
locked
fight.
the door to keep more guests from getting inside. There, that should do it.
Okay, thanks. Of course, I'm going to look around now that it's finally gotten a bit quiet.
I think we got them all.
That was very very messy, but, you know. My excuse is that I'm still a bit sick and also haven't played in a while. And I did it. I guess that's really all that counts. At least in my book. Okay, ammo's full. Right. Yep. Also, right. Now that I think about it, my ammo power was off, right? So it's also off for. No, it's on here. Weird. Maybe it wasn't off, and I just didn't see it. That's possible. Okay. Just wanted to check. I mean, I'm full on ammo. I picked up some resources, so it's likely that there isn't even anything left to find here, except for that, of course, which I totally saw. I can also not get underneath this ramp here. Obviously, it's way too narrow. Okay, there's more stuff. I know, my shields are going down. Well, we have been up there. We'll pick that up. Oh, okay, there's another one here. A little bit of iridium. Not that I really need that, but, you know. That's no reason not to pick it up. Okay, and with that, the big scary Colossus is dealt with, and all the geth suddenly completely gone. And Tali is safe, right? Is this actually the end of the mission?
Just let me finish this download.
Right. Okay, more credits.
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
Yeah. Right, I do. I mean, I didn't ask for the Admiralty Board's opinion.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
So, it wasn't worth it? I mean, I guess she doesn't know yet.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase, but Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Okay. That's all we're gonna get for now.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of
almost
your
all of them.
team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit close at times. Much closer than it needed to be, but again. Yeah.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
All mine. Well, I wouldn't say that. Thanks. Nice. Okay, we leveled up, of course. Recruited Talizora for the team. Though loyal to Shepard, Talizora's antagonism toward Cerberus necessitates observation. Yeah, whatever. Also sending recon units to examine Geth activities in case activities on Haystrom provoke action. Right. Tempest submachine gun, nice. The kinetic pulsar. Right, okay, yeah. Heavy pistol damage. Also nice. 69,000 credits. Wow. Right. 30k I found. No, wait, 39k I found and 30k as a payment. Sweet. So that should give me enough to buy one upgrade at least, if not maybe even 2. Iridium, whatever. Cool. Cool. And if I remember correctly, I had bought everything on Omega, right? So the only stuff I know of that's left to buy is on the Citadel. Oh, first of course. Gonna have to
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Tali. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
I mean, Jacob specifically is really not the most typical member of Cerberus at all, so I feel like there should be an option here to tell that to her, to tell her that I trust Jacob at least. Completely. He definitely doesn't seem like he's too invested in Cerberus's goals. I mean, it's always possible that I'm being deceived here, but for the time being, I would like to defend him, and it doesn't seem like any of these options are gonna really do that the way I would like. Well, we also need to cooperate. Yeah.
You don't have to like them, Tali, but we're on the same side this time.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up.
Well, I would like to.
If that's the case,
if given
I'll
a
loan you a
chance.
grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Tali the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Right. I mean,
Don't
I totally
forget to
agree with
introduce
her
yourself to Edie,
on that.
the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Yeah, well, I just hope that we're going to come to like each other over time. I mean, it really can't be expected that much trust is gonna exist, at least from Tali's side, right off the bat. But as I said, I would have liked to maybe contribute something to diffuse the situation there a little bit. Okay, let's see here. Assault rifle damage, bought. Heavy pistol. Oh, assault rifle penetration. Sure. And oh yeah, I mean, no reason not to. Heavy pistol damage. Does that unlock anything? Nope. Armor upgrades. Nope. Prototypes. Oh, that keeps fooling me for a split second there, every single time.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, updating crew dental records. All Cerberus personnel have cyanide capsules and molars. Primitive. Ocular nerve flashbangs harder to disarm. Anything else?
I don't think he was joking there about the cyanide capsule, so that's... Well.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Right. Well, now that we actually do have a new squad member...
Shepard, how can I help?
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware
Cerberus
of?
personnel in...
Nope.
Always some matter.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Right. That corner again. Dude. Well... I wonder where Tali's gonna be. Maybe she is gonna be in the AI core? I guess she would be interested in Edie.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander.
Right.
Doubt my father's alive after all this
That's
time.
all you're gonna talk about now.
Was there anything else?
Oh, no.
Just eager to get going.
I'm more interested in just talking.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Yeah. Unless all distractions are removed, loyalty to the mission will suffer. Run this team through hell, and all we're getting is burned. Anything else, Commander?
Okay. So you really
We'll
want me
talk
to
later.
Commander.
take care of your side quest, I get it. Alright. New messages, I assume?
Command, I had a wonderful chat with your
Oh.
friend Tali.
Right,
She's not
already.
what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
That's really good to hear. She's not my friend. Why would I ever say that? What the hell?
Tali's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
Really? Okay. Well, that certainly wasn't a thing or a possibility in the first game. Is that actually? I mean, here's the thing. Shepard is still technically with Liara, right? I mean, they have been separated for reasons we all know, and we don't really know where she is right now. And I would have liked if the game had given me the option here and there to make it seem like more of a priority of Shepard himself to maybe find her, you know. And see her again. So I don't feel it's appropriate to pursue another relationship without ending things with the previous relationship, you know. Well, the previous partner. I mean, in a way, I mean, I don't know.
What makes you say that?
It's in her body language. How she turns to you when you enter the room. How she watches your every move. Quarians are so fascinating to me, but they also make me a little sad.
Sad? Well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Yeah, well.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked, but mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the
I
Collector.
trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Oh, okay. Embrace you. Well, I know that there's an option to. I don't know if it's a full-fledged romance option, but you can definitely start some kind of relationship with Kelly. Interestingly enough, and she would feed my fish, unlike a certain super powerful artificial intelligence. Well, I drop you. Wow, vicious. I mean, I don't really want to give her false signals here, but well, I mean, I will definitely become friends with her, but not more. Again,
Your trust is well placed.
there's still
Kelly.
Liara,
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
but I guess I just messed that up, which is okay. I mean, you know, I'm gonna try to roleplay this. I'm not gonna try to power game anything and to be too meta.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Yeah, maybe. Guess I'll have to look for messages on my own. Transfer request approved from Admiralty Board, Migrant Fleet. Right, okay. Commander Shepard. Per Tali Zora Vaznema's request included with her data delivery from Haystrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the Migrant Fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. Well, that's very considerate of you. This choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat her your new crew member with the respect due an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Right. Admiral Relzora. Is that her father? I guess so. Yeah. Well, I mean, I will do my very best, of course, to protect her like I will try to protect everyone. To Shepard, from Cerberus Information Processing, we're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been, well, speak of the devil, has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work. Oh, that's still the Shadow Broker intel that I refused to read until now. Okay, I guess now that I've started, I might as well keep reading. But I'm not gonna pursue this quest for the time being, as I think I've also said before. we recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Illium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Okay, do we know that she's on Illium, or is this kind of a spoiler because DLC is supposed to be after, or even only installed after already beating most of the game? I don't know. I feel like that may be the case. But I had also, I don't know where or in what context, but somewhere I had read that something that led me to believe that Liara might be on Illium. It might also be, might have been mentioned officially somewhere, and I'm just not remembering very clearly, which is often the case, so no big surprises there. Hey, Joker.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's...
It is kind of hard to tell just from a look. That is certainly true.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last.
Right.
Grunt is not a stabilizing element, Commander. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the...
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
I assume everything is going well.
Good for now.
Okay.
See you, Commander.
Well then, let's go talk to people, I guess. I suppose Miranda might have something to say about Tali as well. As well as... Well, of course we're gonna have to find where Tali herself is hanging out. Is there gonna be anything? I don't think... Oh, never mind. There is a certain thing. Right. That's something I don't know. Who to blame here is... well, to be realistic, it's probably me, but... I know last time I checked this super casually, and well, I guess nothing here really indicates that there are more options, because armor type, as I guessed correctly, is really linked to DLCs and purely cosmetic, as far as I can tell. However, I have been picking up different armor pieces that I can actually change, and that will give me different stats. So that's obviously something I do want to do. I just wasn't aware it was a thing. I guess the game might have informed me about such things, but in a way that was subtle enough for me not to notice. So I guess it's a combination of the game not making it maybe explicit enough and me not being, I don't know, me just not noticing. We have this increases headshot damage by 10%. Okay, that's something I like to do, although I guess I miss many of my attempted headshots, and I don't know. Increases health by 5%. That seems not super powerful. Yeah, I don't know if these 10% headshot damage. I mean, I guess it's ultimately more useful, more meaningful than 5% extra health. Those are not going to make a big difference either way. Power damage. Increases power damage? Oh, power damage. I see. So that has the standard equipment does have some kind of effect. Okay, it reduces delay before shields start regenerating. That's not bad. And again, 5% health. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. This seems pretty good. I don't know where I could have possibly picked this up. I guess some of these things, I think I remember maybe buying the visor plans, but I thought those were kind of passive upgrades that are just active. I didn't realize those were things you had to manually, especially equip. So there's that. Weapon damage dealt. Melee damage, yeah. I don't know. I guess I like using melee attacks against husks, but that's about it. Let's keep these for now. Spare ammo capacity. Right. I do remember buying that. And again, I thought that was just a passive upgrade. So I'm definitely going to use that. Shield strength by 3%. Storm speed. Health by 10%. Well, I guess I'm gonna go with storm speed. And that's about it. Okay, cool. I'm not sure I like the look of this better. I actually really like the standard armor, but those bonuses are certainly worth it. Yeah, no fishes for the time being, but we'll see. What next? Check here. Yeah. I don't know. I have a feeling that Tali might be an AI core. Let's see if that's actually true. I'm also going to talk to the others, just in case.
There you are.
Yes.
One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
Huh. That's nice.
I have to say, that Jacob... he seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
Maybe you should ask him.
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
So, Kasumi and Jacob, huh? Sure, I mean, I can see that. It would be nice if there actually was something to that. We'll see. There might be.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Good to hear.
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you said
I won't take any
back
more.
to work.
Oops. Sometimes a bit disorienting when the game puts you in a default position when talking to someone.
If we have time, I'd like to go to Illium and
Yes,
relocate my sister's family.
Oh, okay, and we can't actually talk to her about anything else. While her quest is
Can you
active.
tell me more about relocating your sister?
My father. You remember what I told? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. She's living a normal life on Illium.
So why are you
we know.
I've tried to keep her hidden.
Yes, I know.
He's too close.
What do you need me to do?
My father is
I mean, we've had this conversation, this entire conversation before, right? I'm not crazy. I know I've seen it, and I'm like 99.9% sure that it's also on camera, so don't know why the game feels the need to keep repeating that and lock me out of her normal dialogue. Not that it really matters, but I would have liked to hear her opinion on Tali, perhaps. Oh no, this is actually closed. Well then, so much for that.
How may I help you, Commander?
Not at all.
Commander.
So where might she be then? I mean, also, Garrus might have something to say since he also knew Tali from before, of course.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibration.
Of course.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you...
that's about
I'll be here if you need me.
People. Okay, well, never mind. Oh well, I guess she did used to hang out in the machine room, or I keep saying machine room, engineering, or whatchamacallit, engine room. So
I just got a message from my wife. I've been listening to my daughter's giggle over and over.
Hey, that's new.
That's so cute.
When this mission is over, I'm gonna give her the longest hug she's ever had.
Well. So, Tali, where might you be hanging out? Probably close to the reactor. Hey there.
Shepard.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Okay.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the
I
collectors?
see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on whatever he had. It was used up when he made me.
Just checking in. Making
The
sure
hold
you're
is
fine.
too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grunt would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this, picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point.
Funny.
Never mind.
Well, I mean, yeah, sorry for being so squishy. It's not like we've chosen to be built the way we are. Whatever.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak. Pitiful.
Well, I mean, you were a newborn, I guess. Technically speaking.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Do that. Well, I mean, he might be a killing machine in the very definition of the word, but he also seems like a good guy somewhere deep within his thick armor plating.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference.
Is there one, really?
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Well, nice to hear you were having fun there.
I was shadowing this rookie on an infiltration run to an Eclipse base on Tatus. Good kid, but he had no business handling a rifle. In the shuttle on the way down, he puked in his helmet. We hit some turbulence, and with all the crap sloshing around, he thought he'd been shot in the head.
Ugh.
Went back to the Alliance. Here he's a governor now. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Well, I do give you that. You do have interesting stories to tell. Right. Oh, there's Jack. Oh, hey, Tali.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Maybe about a
We
companion
didn't
quest?
really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I
No.
can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Yeah.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Of course, yeah. Well, it's good to hear.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of 2 major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Right. I mean, I guess we knew that already from Codex and previous conversations. It's okay. Yeah.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
And I guess as soon as you do, we might actually get your
Having
quest.
any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though.
Yeah.
Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
Well, no, I don't trust them at all. Especially their leader. I mean, individual members of Cerberus can be okay. Miranda seems to be okay, although maybe a little bit too devoted to Cerberus' cause. Jacob is definitely okay. And Kelly seems okay. I mean, they're just people, you know. Nobody's perfect, and there is no clear black and white in most cases. I mean, I don't really have the illusion that I'm the one actually in charge. I mean, I make decisions for this specific operation here, but ultimately the elusive man pulls the strings. I mean, I know why she hates Cerberus.
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress, and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Edena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
Yeah. Because this option here is on the left side. I wonder if this is treated as a investigation option rather than one of these decision options. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna say this here to be safe, because that's, well, how I feel. And it also seems like it would be the most reassuring to Tali, perhaps.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad
hopefully.
to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
Sure. Okay.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had haggis, but I wouldn't be completely opposed to trying it.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Alright.
Can you do anything to give the
Upgrades.
Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields.
Yes,
the
please.
collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My
That's true.
upgrades might give us a better chance.
Nice. Ship enhancements. Yes, please. Multi-core shielding. 50,000 palladium? Sure. Whatever. The rapidly oscillating kinetic kinetic obstructions of cyclonic barrier technology (CBT) are added to the ship. This should help the ship survive blasts like those that destroyed the first Normandy. Yes, please. Anything
Shepard,
else?
what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
Unfortunate.
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps.
Nice.
I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
Well, that's good.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus, they know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
We will. Okay. Yeah, last at least. No, that's unfair.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Okay.
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
Well, that sucks.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't going to see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
I mean, does she really enjoy what she became? She certainly makes it seem that way, but...
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
Okay, that's all she got. Oh well.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
Okay.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
Nice.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think Cerberus is different at all. They have all these super crazy science experiments all over the place, apparently. Anything evil and and cliched enough, they'll do it. So yeah, I don't doubt her story at all. What good it's gonna do to confront them, I don't know, but sure.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Well, I mean, I understand the notion.
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
Well, I guess not.
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
Right. I mean, we're gonna do that, of course, eventually. I don't know if saying let's go will force me into something here. Probably not. Yeah, that's
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Right, I didn't say when I would plot that course, so I didn't lie, technically. Even though we're not going to go there right away, I don't think. Well, here's the thing. I've been thinking about where to go next. Also, we have some new stuff to look at. Right, we also have points to distribute. Well, we take a look here. Let's see, disruptor ammo, which I accidentally upgraded to 3. I wonder if it would be worth maxing this out. Heavy disruptor cause synthetics to critically overload and explode. I mean, I guess we're gonna be fighting more Geth and also heavy mechs down the road, so this will certainly come in handy. Not that I can buy it right now, but one more level and I will be able to. Squad disruptor ammo, also nice. Although other team members also have their own ammo powers, and I don't assume they stack, although maybe they do. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like focusing on one type of ammo is better than splitting up the points between both. I could upgrade tactical cloak though. That is a thing I could do. And it would increase the cloak damage bonus considerably. Because right now, 20% bonus is nice, but it's not gonna make a huge difference in most cases. I mean, increasing the duration by half a second is not gonna make a difference either, but yeah, for the damage bonus alone, and I guess ultimately I also want rank 4 of this, which might be better than... Oh, or I could increase Incinerate, which I also like to use. Man, okay, I have a couple of options here. But this damage increase doesn't seem nearly as powerful. I mean, from 150 to 170? Meh. I mean, again, 4th rank is certainly worth it, but for the time being, I feel like Tactical Cloak 3 is gonna do the most for me, basically, so I'm gonna do that. Right. Journal. Check subject 0. So we have quite a few missions here. We also have 2 party members left to pick up, and I feel like I want to do that, even though that means going to Illium, which could prove to be quite the wasp's nest to punch into, or the can of worms to open, or whatever. Pick the broken metaphor you like better. Yeah, so I guess there seems to be a lot going on in Illium, which is kind of intimidating, but I'm gonna have to face that at one point, so I might as well head there next. We have Miranda's, Jacob's, Kasumi's, Zaid's. Well, I'm gonna save the DLC characters' missions for later. But we do have several of our regular party members' missions also. Yeah, but first, Justicar and Assassin, I guess. That means heading to Illium. Right. I think with that we have taken care of everything on board the Normandy for now. I'm gonna check one more
for you, Commander.
Right. I'm gonna check up on upgrades once more, because I don't know why. Right, nothing. We do have almost 100k credits, but that's only enough to buy one upgrade. And also there's probably going to be stuff to buy on Illium if that's another hub, you know, a city type location, as I assume it is. So I guess I'm going to hold on to my money for now and go there first. Also, but I don't know why. Oh, also, that was the wrong button. I did press the Y button, which is labeled X on my controller, which momentarily confused me. The scanner didn't go off immediately. Yeah, another thing is that I have not scanned planets, because for some reason I was sure that it was enough to enter this screen for EDI to tell you there was an anomaly. But I guess not. I guess you actually do have to go into scan mode. Well, I can still... I wonder if I should do that off camera right now before heading to Illium. Nah, I guess we can go to Illium safely. And then I'm going to have to re-explore some of the recent systems that I didn't scan for mining reasons. Right, Crescent nebula with a huge list of stuff to do. Let's do it. I have a feeling that Illium is gonna keep me busy for a while, but whatever. So let's see here. Okay, we have one more system, 2, 3. Okay, 3 other systems, and this one, of course. Let's start by looking at these planets here. Thale. Thale is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its complex system of rings is unstable, dating back only a few million years. They are thought to be the shed remains of a comet. Okay. I guess I might as well go ahead and initiate scan on each planet just to make sure. Let's refuel here. Nexel. Nexel is an ammonia-methane ice giant. Several small energy corporations shut out of the big market in the Fire Gateway system are attempting to develop a local helium-3 fuel mining infrastructure to service Illium. The leading investor is the human corporation Elfell Ashland Energy. Their efforts have been hampered by the extra legal pressure the H3 cartels and Fire system can bring to bear, from simple price undercuts to bureaucratic obstructions, denied permits and constant health and safety inspections. Okay. No anomaly. Ponolus. A fairly typical Venusian hothouse, Ponolus seems almost tame compared to the violent volcanic outbursts of the inner world, Barrigal. In contrast, Ponolus is nearly inert, with no active volcanoes or plate tectonics. The most dramatic event in the last million years was the foundering of the Asari aerostat research platform Elvusic in 2092, which fell after being holed by an improbably unlucky meteor. Most of the crew successfully reached escape capsules, but 6 were lost. The crushed wreck of the platform now lies on the Creoside Plain in the southern hemisphere. Alright. Anything interesting looking in the belt? I don't see anything. Barrigal. While not a classical hothouse world like Venus, Barrigal is scarcely more hospitable. In addition to being closest to the star, I guess that. Okay, there's a period. Scarcely more hospitable. In addition to being closest to the star Tassel, its core contains many radioactives and other heavy elements. These increase the heat of the planets and drive volcanism. The planets? Barrigal's crust is too rigid for plate tectonics to function, and the planet will go through cycles in which the pressure builds to a massive supervolcanic eruption. These spew ejecta over thousands of kilometers, leave calderas 100 kilometers across, and spew enough molten material to repave entire continents. The last such event was 812,000 years ago. The current rate of outgassing from a volcanic hotspot suggests another will occur within the next 10 millennia. Oops, I have to scan. Okay. And Illium, finally. Illium is a classic garden world developed to serve as what? Entrepot between the Terminus systems and the Asari republics. To abet this trade, the normally stringent customs laws of Council space on product safety, prescribed materials, and sapient trafficking are relaxed. Officially, Illium is not an Asari world. It is colonized and operated by Asari corporate interests. This gives it the same legal latitude enjoyed by the human corporate research enclaves of Naviria. Illium is one of the youngest Asari colonies, settled during the 7th expansion wave. The first child born on the world is only now reaching her middle age. The world, well, which for an Asari is kind of old already. I mean, for an Asari it might be middle age, but by human standards that's pretty old already. The world is hot and massive. Ground settlement is only possible at the higher polar latitudes. In more equatorial locations, the population is housed in archaeology skyscrapers to escape the heat of the surface. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and land. Normally I'd like to explore the entire cluster first, but I want to get this out of the way here. Of course, in this episode, which is going to be over fairly soon, we won't be able to do much, but I at least want to take a first look here. Right, who to take with me on this one? Tough call. I'm tempted to take Tali with me. Maybe I should take Tali and Jacob so they can get to know each other better. Although I don't think it's necessarily gonna do anything except for, well, role-playing reasons. Maybe Garrus and Tali, you know, for old time's sake. So we can almost feel like back in Mass Effect 1. You have 5 points left. Right, and I did want to save those to max out your Turian Rebel skill. Let's see. Less health, better weapon damage. Yeah, absolutely. And of course we have all her points. Combat drone, Her very own battle drone. Nice. AI hacking. Oh yeah, sure, she can do that. I mean, I think that's a nice thing to have, but I'm most often not even gonna think about it, and I don't know. It also feels a bit cumbersome to do in the middle of combat. I guess on higher ranks it can be quite powerful, but I guess I'm gonna max out her main skill right away here. Health is the same, weapon damage better, power duration. Well, weapon damage is better here. Power duration. I guess I'm gonna go with weapon damage because power duration, or you know, things affecting power duration and power, I guess, are nice. But most of the time, you're gonna shoot, right? You're just gonna use your weapons. Even the AI is gonna do that more than use powers. So I feel like better weapon damage is ultimately doing more, and the difference isn't huge either way. So, right. I guess I'm gonna. Let's see here. I can upgrade her combat drone to 5 and still unlock AI hacking. Yeah, I feel like that's probably okay to do. There. I mean, it's at level 1 AI hacking is not super powerful because the hack Geth or robot is gonna die pretty quickly, but I mean, if nothing else, it's also a form of crowd control at the same time. So yeah, right. Somehow I have a feeling that we're only going to ever see like a single building, a part of a single building of this huge megalopolis. We'll see.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
That's very nice, thank you.
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf.
Okay.
She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
You said Liara was here? What's she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
Well, that's nice. I wish Shepard would express more excitement that he's about to see her as well, but I guess I have to imagine that part.
What can you tell me about Nosastra?
It's an exciting city. We see a lot of new cultures and goods because of our proximity to the Terminus systems. At the same time, Illium is still an Asari world. You should be as safe here as you would be on the Citadel. For your own safety, however, I recommend against signing anything.
Anything?
What's so dangerous about signing something?
Illium is a free trade world, Commander. Contract term requirements are more relaxed here than on other planets. It's a small price to pay for keeping our competitive edge in goods from the Terminus systems.
You mentioned trading. What gets traded on Illium?
Anything you can imagine, Commander. Illium is a wonderful world for those who can afford it. In order to remain competitive as a Terminus systems port, we've relaxed many of the standards you'd find on other Asari worlds. Most drugs are legal, provided they are labeled properly. You can buy almost any weapon or technology. You can even buy indentured servants.
Wonderful.
I can't believe an Asari world would allow slavery.
We try to avoid calling it slavery.
That doesn't
All
change it,
indentured
though.
servants on Illium have voluntarily agreed to a term of service. Most choose indentured service as a means to pay off debt or avoid imprisonment. A contract holder is responsible for the well-being of her servants, and a servant's duties are agreed upon before the contract is signed.
Well, yeah, I guess it's not strictly slavery then.
Do you have any recommendations about what to do on Nos Astra?
Our trading center is directly ahead. You'll find restaurants and shops nearby as well. I suggest you browse our shopping kiosks. You can find things on Nos Astra that you can't find anywhere else in the galaxy.
I sure hope so.
Thank you.
Whoops.
Again, welcome to our city, Commander.
Wait,
please
I want to talk
enjoy
more.
your stay.
No!
Customs records indicated just a car named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well.
Thanks, Edie. I will.
Commander, a pleasure to see you again. Can I help
Yeah.
you with something?
I'm on a mission. Can you help me find someone?
I can help you find major entertainment centers or stores, but I'm afraid I can't point you to individual people. Liara is excellent at that type of work, however. I imagine she can help you.
So that was all I missed.
Have a pleasant visit to Nos Astra, Commander.
Thank you. Well, I mean, the reception was warm enough, I guess. Which makes sense because they're trying to make a profit here.
Tired of training employees only to lose
Whatever.
them to your
Well, I should really end it right here. We have seen first glimpse of this planet, of a tiny, tiny fraction of this planet, which is depicted here, I guess. Next time we're gonna take a look at this place in more detail, and finally meet Liara, which, well, I didn't expect that to happen so soon, but certainly looking forward to it. I hope the welcome, or the reunion, is going to be as warm as I hope it will be. I hope it will be as I hope it will be. That makes sense. Anyway, I should really stop talking here for several reasons. So, anyway, as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.